Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Study in Finland webinar. My name is Maddy, or you can call me Phuong. It's my Vietnamese name. So, a little bit introduce about myself, so you guys can know about what perspective I am when I'm sharing my experience in this webinar. So basically, I'm a Vietnamese. I have been to Finland 2 years, and right now I'm currently studying bachelor degree in international business at Arkada University of Applied Science in Helsinki, the capital of Finland. So that is all about me. We could jump into the first ever question. When you choose a country to study, or in every small talks that you will talk with internationals, why I am choosing Finland. So I have different answers of my life. I divided into two phases: before coming and after arriving and leaving. So before coming, I searched on Google uh, what is Finland, how is Finland looks like, and it shows me that Finland is the happiest country in the world. Well, I think that's cool. And then the next, it shows me is that okay, it's a motherland of Santa Claus, and there's a beautiful magical Northern Lights. So that's why I chose Finland. Just that simple. But after arriving and living in Finland for 2 years, I have changed my mind that um is Finland is a place that not only provided like the beautiful natural cultures, but it's also because of these reasons. First is about safety. It's really in Finland, it's really safe everywhere. Even in a capital city, like I forgot my wallet on the bus at the night, but after the end of the day, I didn't lose anything, and the police just gave me that just return me my wallet. So it's really safety in a way that you don't have the mental illness of always keep an eyes of everything. You're really comfortable and always like relaxed whenever you do anything, like everywhere. So that's the one. That's the first reason. The second reason is Finland is a really clean. It's have a really clean air, and water quality is like the top notch. I I have traveled to a lot of European countries already, and different countries have a different water taste, and the water in Finland it just hits me so hard. I whenever I go anywhere, I just miss Finnish water, like tap water comes straight from the tap. So that's also a thing. And the third thing is Finland has a really unique education style, which I will talk about later. And the fourth reason is have the fourth and the fifth reason is have a really strong startup ecosystem, and also a very student-friendly environment, that which I also will talk later on. So that's all about like why I'm choosing Finland. Uh, and then I think so when I'm decided like Finland is my destination, how I know about Finland. I joined a road to Finland fair on 2023. So it's where so it is the place that where it all began. So Road to Finland fair is the fair that Study in Finland usually organize annually in different Indonesia, um, India, Vietnam. So and every like most of the top universities in Finland come there, and you can ask them many questions as you want, and you choose to study. You have all informations to choose the schools, to choose everything you need. And then I jump into the entrance exams, which is about like maths. I have studied maths and reading, listening skills as an IELTS, and other certificates always force you to do. And then I'm choosing my university. I will also talk about it later. And and then I do the prepare, and after I receive the admissions, I do the preparation, and I choose the flight, and it's just that easy. And after arrival, I also have a really nice impressions about like Finland. As you can might see on my screen, here is the Nordic sky. I think it's like in the morning. It's really beautiful, beautiful in there in its own way. So I really like that's the first impression about me. It's really fresh. Finland is really fresh, really calm, really cheerful, and it's really beautiful in a way, in like the way that I can't see anywhere. So let's jump into my student life. I have divided into many sections. So first is about university experience. Finland's have a really practical and independent teaching style that all the teachers give you enough space for you to have create creativity and always give you the hand, but um always left you the space for like the freedom and also help you to develop your leadership skill also. Yeah. And the next the my favorite part is like the group work. I have done a lot of group work before and it's really formed my soft skills and it's really give me a chance to like new like it's give me the motivation to group and also to develop my soft skills and also practical skills that I will need in the working environment. And then the professors, they're super nice. I think like everyone's in Finland. The one thing I like about Finland is people don't give a shit to each other. Like you can do and whatever you want if it's not not ethical, but like the professors give you the really support you. They give you a lot of freedoms on your studying, but also supporting in a way that you will feel, okay, I have to be really proactive to be in this environment. And then I have heard a lot of questions about like the language skills. So basically like Finland, in at least in Helsinki, in where I live, people always speaking English, but of course, like all the Finnish school, and my school is the Swedish school, they also provided like language courses, like Finnish, Swedish, and many more languages that you can study, attend in these courses, and then then you reach into the A2, or even like a more higher like level of Finnish or like Swedish if you practice a lot. And then the first, last but not least, but is universities provide every kind of supports, from the mental supports to the career supports, or even like studying supports. So lot of every kind of supports you can find. It's all about come to university in Finland. And the next things is the housing and daily life. So uh I luckily like have a lot of like cute roommates, and my dorms, like the dorms in Finland, is usually like three. You will stay in a one apartment, but stay with two another's roommates. So it's like three people in one apartment, and share everything together. And what else? Yeah, and then that's about the dorm. And there's like basically two type of dorms in Finland. The first one is like the full furniture, and the second one is like there's nothing in the house, and you need to like buy a lot of stuff. Yeah, and then about the cooking and housework. Um, and the routines, it's just like really new to me at the beginning, but right now I'm like mostly good at it. And as you can see, I have a lot of friends to the house, and I will talk about like the housing like benefits later, but this is everything I'm doing right now. And like okay, and the next thing is student benefits. I think this is the most interested topic to you guys. So as a student, you need to pay the Keller fee, which is like the mandatory fee. But with that small amount of fee every semester, you have a huge benefits as a student. Firstly, you have a student card, where you can like use a card to um have the cheap lunch in the other school. This is my cheap lunch. It's just like 2.9 euros. Yeah. And then you can that you can have discounts like everywhere. You go to the restaurants, you go to the stores, and you just ask like, "Do you have a student discount?" And then they give you a discount. Most of them, but not all. Okay. And then about the affordable transportation. So I live in Finland, and the transportation take 43 euros right now, and it's already like a student discount price. If you don't have a student discount price, then it's even higher, it's like 70 or 80 somethings. But like yeah, so basically as a student you get a lot of discounts, a lot of like support from the governments that you can have. So a lot of governments from as a financial in the financial like problems. And the last but not least was also healthcare. You can have the you can register for the healthcare for free. But like when you of course when you buy like medicines and pills you need to pay for that. But like yeah, but you have also discounts on that also if you have the Keller card. So yeah, students have a lot of benefits here. If you're a student and you know how to, save money and like manage your budget, then you probably don't see Finland as a like expensive country, at least for me. Okay. Next is the extracurriculars and the involvement. So is Finland boring? That's my. I think it was boring before I came here, but now I'm not. I don't feel that anymore because all the activities in Finland will like you will know all the informations about them if you stay in the loop. So like Finland have a really have the communities and organizations that you can stay in the loop. If you stay in a loop for that for those like organizations, you probably will know all the things, all the events, and all where everyone meet each other and where everyone make friends like that. So my recommendation here, as my experience, that I have joined the student union schools and the schools. Second, I'm volunteering everywhere. So basically, like there's many opportunities for you um, to volunteer in Finland if you stay in a loop and if you have LinkedIn. Okay. So this is that like the picture that I joy one biggest like a biggest event. I think so. Biggest like startup event in Finland, Slush, and this is also like a event from my community. So Finland also have a really dynamic and huge international communities that if you come there, you will not feel homesick, uh, because you have met like the people with the same country, with the same like the same culture, and you don't feel like really that alone anymore. And then societies and goals. Okay, and the governments. So the Finland and every cities have their own like channel, have their own website, have their own events, and they give and there are many departments in one like in the one big government that give you a lot of opportunities to join the events, and they really hurt the internationals. So they have a lot of topics for the events, is really useful for in the internationals. Okay, and then uh the this one I won't really highlight about this is entrepreneurship culture in Finland. So Finland have a really like huge and like you know colorful entrepreneurship startup ecosystem, that if you're a person who would love to be a startup in the future, or you would love to be or you have an idea and you want to be like your own boss, then Finland's definitely a place for you, because Finland offer a lot of programs, a lot of like opportunities and chances for startups to from like zero knowledge to know how to run a startups. And also they give a lot of like there are a lot of competitions, funding that you can apply to as a startup. So it's definitely a place for you if you want to be a setup in the future. Just think about it. I haven't have my idea yet, but if I have, I will absolutely apply for the incubators in my university, and then yeah, just jump into it, and like you will know everything about the startup ecosystem. Everyone is like support each other. Everyone know each other. It's a really huge family, I have to say. Yeah, at least in my Helsinki. Okay. So besides all the good things about Finland, there are also some challenges that I need to face. The first thing is learning how to be independent. As I'm really a kind of like a princess of my parents. I haven't done anything when when I was in Vietnam, and when I came here, I do everything alone. I done everything alone. It was really hard at the beginning, to be honest. The second challenge is adapting to the winter and the darkness. Um, and the third one is the language barriers. Like in Helsinki, a lot of people speaking, a lot of people speaks, a lot of Finns speak English like fluently, so I don't have that much like language gaps to talk with them. But in other schools, of course, you have to study like academic English. It's also quite hard for me because I was learning Chinese at high school, and then yeah, but Finnish also. So basically, you can study and talk with people by English in Helsinki in my place, but to be integrated, to be easier to find jobs and like to find internship here, you should learn Finnish. So yeah. The fourth thing is making new friends. This is super hard because everyone have a different cultures, different characteristics, and it's really hard for me at the beginning. And the last but not least, but it's also like about managing finances. So a lot of challenges, but how I can overcome them. So about the first one, I always talk to my mom. I always call my parents, call my mom, call my boyfriend, and ask them for advices. My mom was always on the call with me when I'm cooking. So I was breaking a knife before, and she was like, "It's okay. It's the first step." So yeah, so always sharing with people your difficulties, and they will understand and they will support you in a way that mentally support you. And for the winter and the darkness, I think vitamin D, vitamin D, and also talk with come and meet people. And in the winter, there's also many fun activities that if you a really out a really like want to hang out person, then there's also a lot of activities to offer, and it's also really friendly, student friendly also. And yes, what else? And also, I think um like at the beginning it might be feeling hard to talk with peoples, and also to break the ice. But you have like one mindset. You can like keep in mind that everyone wants to make friends also, because they're also in the universities. They want to make friends. They want their university life really uh colorful. So don't scare at the beginning, just proactive and like talk to them. So everything gonna be all right. Okay. What next? I think it's too long right now. So I will wrap up everything in some tips for you. The first thing is the mindset. You can live fully, but when you make big decisions like studying abroad, uh where to study, which programs to study, please please do researches, and do research, and uh, make a big decisions with the long-term goals in the mind. And second is you should always do your best, not just bare minimum in everything, like even the small projects, or even like it just is like a homework. You should do your best, because that's where I begin. That's where I find my internships. That's where I find my jobs. So yeah, that's the mindset. And the second thing is, when you're choosing a universities, you should think about your personal goals. Uh, Instead of like just search on Google, what is the ranking of this school? No, you should think about your personal goal. Uh, for example, like the exchange opportunities, like there are a lot of schools in Finland, but different schools have a different partnerships with different countries. So when you like target, for example, like I target to have exchange in Australia, then I will find a school in Finland that have the program, that have a partnership with one school in Australia to study there. So I can jump into exchange programs, and then this programs, yeah. So like think about the personal goals. who you want to be, what do you want to achieve into like in 1 years, 2 years, something like that. So you know, like so you choose the right fit, the right university for you, not the university with the high ranking or something. I don't think it's help in Finland because the education quality in Finland is the same in every university, to be honest. Okay. The third thing is the mental preparation. Okay, so you have heard about like the darkness, the winter, the cultural differences, the homesick, and like learn to be how the independence. So, if you're really like easy to break down person, then I would recommend that you think really carefully before you make a decision to Finland because it's really tough at the beginning. I can remember that in myself, like in the first year when I get the like the snowstorm and my body is wet and I was like sick at the moment and I was alone. I was like really meant to break out. But after everything, I feel because I knew that I want to be here. I really like this country, so I set up. But yeah, please careful and make a mental preparation before coming. And the last but not least, but it's almost a most important thing is the financial preparation. I have here I have received a lot of questions. I have heard a lot of like rumors, a lot of you know online on social media that Finland is you can go to Finland and then you have a job and then you can pay for your tuition fee or like something. No, don't think about that. Please prepare for your financial like prepare for enough money, as Harry said, for being here to study and living. If you have the financial burden, it's really a huge pressure for you to find like the jobs or like to work really hard to have that money. But at the end of the day, you come here to study, and and the more you focus on the studying, the more you will have the better path in the future, not not studying and then working at the same time. So please really prepare for the budget to study in Finland because at the end of the day, Finland is also an expensive country, and it's not for everyone. So yes, prepare. Okay, I think that's everything I want to say. And now it's Q&A time. You can ask me any questions. And as I also left my the QR code of the SIF ambassadors Instagram here that you can see every and that you can know about like student lives, every information that useful to you to choose Finland as a destination to study. So this is the QR for the study in Finland uh, ambassadors, and this is my own Instagrams if you want to ask some like personal questions only for me. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Maddy.